Imagine a world where machines can think, where robots speak, learn, and even feel. A world once only found in the pages of science fiction has slowly become our reality. From the fantasies of early sci-fi movies to the apps on your phone, this is the story of how artificial intelligence became part of our everyday life. Long before real AI existed, it lived in our imagination. In the 1927 film Metropolis, a humanoid robot shocked audiences. By the 1950s and 60s, robots became icons of futuristic fantasy. Books like Isaac Asimov's I, Robot asked questions still relevant today. Can a machine make moral decisions? Can it think independently? In the 1980s and 90s, movies like Terminator and Blade Runner gave us thrilling and terrifying visions of AI gone rogue. Back then, these ideas felt distant, unreachable, but in the background, scientists were already laying the foundation for something real. In 1950, a British mathematician named Alan Turing posed a groundbreaking question: can machines think? Turing helped crack Nazi codes during World War II, but his bigger dream? Building a machine that could simulate human intelligence. He proposed a test, now known as the Turing Test, to see if a machine could carry on a conversation indistinguishable from a human. Then, in 1956, at Dartmouth College, a group of scientists gathered. They called their new field artificial intelligence. They were optimistic, maybe too optimistic. They thought human-level AI was just a few years away. By the 1960s and 70s, AI programs could solve math problems, play games, and mimic logic. In 1997, IBM's Deep Blue defeated world chess champion Garry Kasparov. For the first time, a machine beat a human at a complex intellectual game. But AI also had setbacks. Computers were slow, data was limited, big promises led to disappointing results, and funding dried up, twice in what became known as the AI winters. Still, progress didn't stop. In the 1980s, expert systems helped doctors make diagnoses. In the 1990s, simple chatbots like Eliza simulated therapy sessions. The pieces were forming, waiting for the spark. Then came the internet, and with it, an explosion of data. Billions of images, conversations, videos, all uploaded, all searchable. Suddenly, machines had something to learn from. Add cloud computing, and you have a recipe for real growth. Neural networks, inspired by the brain, became popular again. One experiment fed millions of YouTube videos into an AI. What did it learn to recognize? Cats, the internet's favorite animal, helped spark the AI revolution. But more importantly, AI began solving real-world problems: spam detection, navigation, speech recognition, recommendation systems. AI was no longer science fiction. It was quietly changing our lives. In 2015, a group of researchers founded OpenAI with one mission: to ensure AI benefits all of humanity. A few years later, they launched the GPT series, short for Generative Pre-trained Transformer. Each version got smarter, faster, and more capable. Then in late 2022, ChatGPT arrived. It could write stories, answer questions, solve math, and hold human-like conversations. For many, it felt like magic, but it wasn't magic, it was data. ChatGPT had been trained on a large slice of the internet. Suddenly, AI became personal. Students used it to study. Writers used it to brainstorm. Businesses used it to code, write emails, even plan meetings. AI was no longer behind the scenes. It was sitting across the table or in your pocket. AI is now woven into daily life, from voice assistants to medical scans to self-driving cars. But with power comes responsibility. Who decides what AI can say? How do we prevent bias? What happens if AI replaces too many jobs, and who's in control? These aren't just technical questions, they're human ones. The future of AI isn't just about faster chips or better algorithms. It's about values, about trust, about understanding what it means to be human in an age of intelligent machines. Artificial intelligence is no longer a dream. It's here, in your apps, your searches, your stories. But this story is still being written by scientists, by designers, by you. So, what role will you play in the age of AI? If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share it with someone curious. See you in the future.